But I don't know that I would have the imagination to fake this, because he just you're going overboard. You can't make him sound that dumb. Here's Pete Hoekstra talking about why building a wall is important from a national security perspective, and how Trump made that as one of the two-pronged reasons to build a wall.
So is the pledge to build a wall important to get to because he made a promise and it was an important part of his campaign, or do you really see it as an important national security issue?
Oh no, I think it's both. It's a commitment that the president-elect made, but it's also a national security issue. The work that I do in the private sector today indicates that not only do we have people coming across the southern border who are looking for opportunity, who are looking for jobs to make their lives better, but it also has become an access point for terrorist groups to enter into the United States. We all know that they want to attack the homeland, and that may be the easiest way for outside individuals to come into the United States across that border.
But I wonder, Mr. Hoekstra, has that happened? I mean, I'm sure you know the Orlando shooting that killed 49 people was committed by a man born in New York State. The San Bernardino shootings a year ago killed 14 people, were committed by a man born in Chicago. Is there really a correlation between immigrants of any background and terrorism?
Oh yeah. No, you've got two different, very distinct threats. You've got the homeland, converted through the internet, or perhaps with some of the mosques or some of the individuals here in the United States. But no, it is clear from all kind of open source reporting and other information.
But I wonder if you can name, I don't know, even one instance. You have the folks a couple of years ago that came across from Vancouver, but just because they have not yet executed a terrorist that's
attack
the Canadian
doesn't
border.
mean that it's not a vault. The Canadian border doesn't mean that the.
Did you want a wall along the Canadian border too?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think by and large, our relationship and the threat along the southern border is a much greater threat than what we face from the Canadian border.
We've just got a little over 30 seconds left. President-elect Trump said in an interview in CNN, notably in February, torture works. Do you believe in that?
I believe that back in 2004, and so did the Gang of Eight, Republicans and Democrats, that enhanced interrogation techniques were a valid approach on a limited basis to use against certain individuals to find out information about potential threats against the United States. Yes.
Okay, and we'll note that has been undercut by a 2014 report from the Senate Intelligence Committee. Pete Hoekstra, thanks very much for being with us.
Did you catch that last part? Where Scott Simon says, well, we'll note that that has been undercut by a 2014 Senate Intelligence report. And he said, correct.
That's
what I
right.
said was a complete full of crap. Right.
What I said is totally
I should
undermined.
also note, former congressman who is now apparently advising Trump, and maybe he was he was always I guess a Trump advisor, but he was people were talking maybe CIA. I imagine now what he does is something that he thinks he's going to get a lot of contracts for.
Correct.
Honestly, this is
awesome because it's all just accelerating towards Stein 2020.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.